I love you. Guys, so I am back again, and for today's video I am going to be doing a book review of Zoella's second book in her book collection, I guess, and it is called Girl Online on Tour. It is the sequel to I can't say that word. It is the word I cannot say. Second book. Basically this book is just a continuation of the first book where my dog is so annoying. It's a continuation of the story in the first book where basically it's about a girl called Penny who, she suffers from anxiety, and she writes a blog. That's why she's called Girl Online. And she goes to New York with her family for Christmas, and she meets this boy called Noah, and they start to date, and it goes on to evolves into a relationship. And then later on she finds out that he is like this big pop star in America that she hasn't heard of yet. And yeah, and in the first book, like other stuff like happen, like there's other little sideline issues in the book, like anxiety and sexuality and stuff, but mostly the story in the first book was just about their kind of relationship starting out. Now in the second book, it's a continuation of the story. It happens about 6 months after the first book. That is when this book is set, and basically in this book Noah asked Penny to go on tour with him because he's going around Europe, and it's like, during summer holidays, and they go on tour together, and stuff happens on tour that gets Penny really upset, and she questions if she wants to be with Noah because she just, she's only 16, she doesn't know what she wants to do in life, and she's just not really sure if it can work out when they both want two different careers. I get into too much, but basically Noah's manager does some stuff that to blackmail Penny to try and split Penny and Noah up, and it does work at the beginning, but Penny sees, and yeah, at the end of the book we're left wondering whether Penny and Noah are going to be together. The final chapter, we're to believe as readers that they're just going to be friends and there's no hope for them, but then on the last page, which is really cleverly written, we see this line: I take a step towards him, the decision made in my mind. It might be the end of this chapter, but for us, our story is only just beginning. So, I think they're gonna give it another try. I really like this book because I think this book is beautiful. I feel like this book is aimed at pre-teens to early teenagers, not because of anything in the story. I mean, I feel like the story, any age can enjoy it. It's like a love story with other issues such as anxiety and sexuality and friendship, and just a little bit about the music business. So I think like any age can enjoy it. But the beautiful thing about writing and this book is that if you write a story in such a way, it can convey and reach any audience. So obviously the way this book was written, it reminds me a little bit of like a Jacqueline Wilson book, how that would be written. And yeah, I feel like it's an entertainment book and anybody would like to read it. I picked it up because I'm a fan of Zoella, as everyone is, and I really enjoyed the story, but it's not something I would normally, obviously at this age I would normally go and pick up. I prefer reading. I don't really read that much, but yeah, it's not a book I would pick up as it is geared to younger people, but it's an entertainment story enough for a read. I know a lot of people reading this book finished this in a few hours. It took me a few days to finish this just because I didn't have time to sit and read it. But yeah, it is enough book, and yeah, a lot of people say that they enjoyed the first book better than this one, but to me, I enjoyed both of them. I just saw them this as instead of looking at this as a second book, it just felt like a continuation of the story, and yeah, I rather enjoyed this book. So I would definitely recommend this book. I think like some of the information putting across about friendship and sexuality and just relationships in general is such a beautiful thing that younger teens need to learn about, and the way it's written is so amazing, and I feel like it could really like affect and touch people at that age. So I would really recommend, if you're that age, to buy the book and give it a read. I don't think I have like really any faults for I can find any faults in this book. It was entertaining and it was a good enough story and that to read. I'm definitely glad I bought this book, and if there was a third book in the series, I would definitely buy it and give it a read. So yeah. Buy it.